Hey guys, it's Ashley Bornancin with the Red Carpet Report. Today we are hanging out on the set of one of my favorite shows, Switched at Birth. We're going to be talking to the cast, taking you around all the beautiful rooms, and getting some sneak peeks for the season premiere, June 10th. But, so this is exciting. You're like crazy right now. You're on 2 different shows. That's really cool. Yeah. Did you know when you're on Switched at Birth in the beginning that you were going to get picked up for your other show?
I think the idea... When I did both pilots in about the same month a few years back, I think they were pretty certain they weren't going to pick up both of them, so that's why they let me do both.
Yeah.
And then they did pick up both of them, so now it's just kind of been,
Yeah, balancing the two.
dealing with both, which has been nice. Yeah.
So when they sent you off to Afghanistan, did you know you were going to come back?
No. They. I think that was just kind of, at the time, a good way for the character to exit, and then if there was an opportunity to bring him back, you can always bring a soldier back home. So.
Yeah, they didn't kill you off. I know, I was like, he left too soon.
Yeah.
Where was that? Because I really liked your chemistry.
Yeah, I left because I had to go shoot the Lion game, so had to be in Texas.
Oh, gosh, wow. Cool. So when they said you're coming back, what was your first reaction?
Well, we started discussing it, I think, when the writers got together to plan the season. And yeah, it was, I was obviously interested in revisiting the character, but it was great because I got on the phone with the writers and producers and kind of discussed where we might go with the story. And I was figuring out what was happening with the Lion game and realized that I did have a block of time off. So yeah, it kind of came to fruition and everybody, was happy about it. So here I am now.
So when I watched this first episode, I was like, whoa, one, you cut your hair.
You already saw it?
Looks good. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
And it got a little bit intense. I'm obviously not going to give away little spoilers or anything, but it got a little intense.
That's a good
Your
word
character
for it.
has to, deal with coming back.
Yeah.
What do you think is going to be the biggest challenge in that?
Yeah, I think it's just getting acclimated to life at home again.
Yeah.
These guys and these young men, they're in a completely different world, and the experiences they go through and they have to deal with are really, really challenging, especially returning vets. So there's a lot of challenges for him, but one thing you see in the first episode is he's got some traces of anger issues and certain things can make him snap. So that's definitely a challenge when dealing with his friends and family and everything.
Yeah. Where do you see him and Bay's relationship going? I love that you came in also. She's single right now. That was played out perfectly.
Yes, interesting timing. Yeah, well, obviously, they were drawn to each other when they first met, and they sort of got cut short because he enlisted, and now that he's back and they see each other again, they're going to have to investigate that attraction and see where that goes, and it was there before, so it's there now, and it has its challenges, but I think they kind of help each other through both.
Yeah. So you see the relationship kind of progressing from here, then possibly.
Yeah. Well, from where it is in the first episode, which is them not together, I would definitely say it moves forward.
But you had this very powerful force about you of standing up for girls, and I really like that, which I'd never seen that side of your character, so that was inspiring. What other sides of you are we going to get to see this season? Yeah,
well, that particular part came into play due to specific things that happened to him when he was overseas. So I think some of the differences you see in Ty are obviously that, and he's just a little bit older, more mature. Soldiers return with sort of a different presence, a different energy about him. So he handles situations differently than you saw in the first season. Yeah.
And for you, what has been your feedback that you've been getting from audiences about the show? Because I've been telling your whole cast, this was one of my favorite shows. I was like, oh, sure, of course I'll come to Switched at Birth, because I just think it's so different than every other show on television.
Oh, it is, yeah.
So what kind of feedback have you been getting?
From the audience of the show?
Of this show, and your other show,
yeah.
too.
Oh, no, it's all been really positive. I mean, whether it's, Twitter or fan mail or anything, they've once they heard I was going to be coming back, they seemed pretty excited. You know, I don't think they thought it was going to happen ever. So
I was like, what? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's not often, I guess, that a character comes back after being gone for 30 episodes or whatever it was. Yeah. So yeah, it's been good.
So what's like the difference for you being on your other show and being on Switched at Birth? What's the main difference?
Well, I mean,
totally different.
I mean, yeah, they're very different. You know, kind of different energy. They tell different stories, but you know, on the Lion Game, we shoot in Austin, Texas, so that's a big difference. I mean, I've spent the better part of the last 2 years out there doing that, and you know,
you like get Southern Belles like trying to like hit you up? No. Is that how they even talk? I'm sorry, Austiners.
No, well, I'm from Georgia, so I'm pretty used to Southern Belles. But yeah, no, we have, you know, when we're out and about in Austin, they're very welcoming to us. The town really enjoys having us there, and we love being there. So it's a really good vibe. But yeah, you know, coming back here, it's kind of like coming back into a tight knit family. Okay. You know, so it's just nice to revisit everybody.
Cool. Are there any other sneak peeks that you want to, like, put out there for this upcoming season?
I'm sure there's a lot. I'm not sure everything I can say, but I definitely think fans of Ty and Bay will be enjoying where things go, the experiences new experiences that she has. Yes.
I have to say, out of all her little flings, I definitely thought you two had the most chemistry.
Really?
Maybe just because, you know when you look like someone a little bit? Like, you guys have darker features. I just liked it better. So, yeah, you would. Okay, we have to thanks for watching the Red Carpet Report. If you like this video, be sure to like it. And for more interviews, as always, subscribe. And check out the season premiere of Switched at Birth on ABC Family, June 10th. We'll see you next time. We have to teach you really quick.
All right, what am I learning?
Do you remember how to say, how are you? Okay, ready?
Nope.
Wait.
Show me.
Do I remember? Okay, wait. Do I remember? Oh, yeah. Okay, it's super easy. Ready? It's like a little heart.
Yeah.
How are you?
You turn it out?
Yeah, I think so. Watch the Katie's like cute stare. Ashley, do not try to teach him sign.
Never gonna let you do this
I think
again.
it's like that. How are you? And then,
how are you?
And then you need to ask Katie what's the sign for girl. But
I can ask anybody around here. They all know sign language now.
Or Vanessa and be like, he, she, oh.
What do you say? What do you say?
Because she's like, he's my boyfriend.
Right, so but I don't want to say that.
You should be like, she's my,
girl?
That's wrong. But you need to find out the word for girl.
Find out word for girl and switch it.
But if you
Let's
say
make sure
that
we find
her,
that out. I
she'll
want
laugh.
to say he's my boyfriend.
Yeah, that'd be bad. She'd laugh. And
I will.
What else did Katie teach us? She taught us.
You learned this today?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hate mosquitoes. So say that to her. Just be like mosquitoes to her. Yeah.
I can't figure out why that's mosquitoes.
I don't either.
Looks like you're churning
she
butter.
said that was her most fun thing. So you should just say that to her.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
So
thank
you so much, Blair.
Yeah, thank you.
Be sure to keep up with the Lion Game
Absolutely.
and Switched
Good
at Birth
talking with
June 10th. Yeah.
Yes.
Of course. Thank you so much.